deadpit.com.
Howdy folks, and welcome back. It is the Creepy Kentuckian here with you once again from deadpit.com. Got another in our long-running review series. This time our good friends over at Arrow Video sent in the new box set, Weird Wisconsin, the Bill Rebane collection. This is a collection of 6 of Bill Rebane's films, in addition to a brand new commissioned documentary on the career of the filmmaker. So if you have no clue who Bill Rebane is, which, believe it or not, I actually did, you can purchase this, check out the documentary, and then check out the movies. Bill Rebane's basically way ahead of his time as far as independent kind of schlock filmmakers goes. A lot of his movies, very, very low budgets. He actually set up his own studio in Wisconsin. It's a ranch / studio. You see that in the documentary as well. The documentary, Who is Bill Rebane, is almost 2 hours long. Very, very entertaining and informative. Bill Rebane, like I said, he started way back in the 60s and was still making movies up until just a few years ago, from what I understand. He's in his 80s now. He's actually in the documentary as well, talking about these movies that are not just horror, but monster movies, alien abduction. You've got a haunted piano movie, which is interesting. So the 6 movies starts with 1969's Monster A Go-Go, the black and white monster movie, weird sci-fi stuff. Bill Rebane actually himself said it was the worst movie that was ever made, period, not just his worst movie. So you get this one in here, Invasion from Inner Earth. It's a deadly plague across the planet Earth, and everyone is being invaded and all this on the news, similar to, sounds a little bit like Night of the Living Dead, right? Where a group kind of barricades themselves in the woods and chaos ensues outside. The Alpha Incident from 1978, it is a alien probe returns from Mars with some sort of organism on it. You know, maybe he was predicting the coronavirus, 42 years before it actually went down. Demons of Ludlow, this was the movie about the evil piano, and that one's from 1983. The Game from 1984. This one is kind of like, almost sounds like The Running Man. I did not watch all of these. I checked out the video quality on all of them. Twister's Revenge was in 1989, and that one is kind of an action comedy about the monster truck. He's a talking monster truck named Mr. Twister. Some of his other movies that's not in here that you may have known is the Giant Spider Invasion and the Blood Harvest movie with Tiny Tim. Bill Rebane actually shot some of the Tiny Tim show at the time as well. I think that's how he talked him into doing a horror movie, oddly enough. But the Giant Spider Invasion is one of his more well-knowns. That one and the Blood Harvest. So these ones, I'm actually not sure how many of these have actually been out before, but we'll go through the discs as well and show you. I mean, Arrow, you've got a nice hard box. So we'll go through the movies. This one is The Game and Twister's Revenge. You got 2 movies on one disc, and the way that they have these set up is they have the cover of one and then the cover of the other on the inside there. So you got The Game, and you've got Twister's Revenge, and that is, all 3 discs are that way. 2 movies on each disc. The Alpha Incident and Demons of Ludlow. All right. This one here is Monster A Go-Go and Invasion from Inner Earth. There you go. And their card with some hints about some stuff that's coming out. I think that one's already out, actually. The Stylist, it's a newer movie. And the documentary, Who is Bill Rebane? This one is on its own disc. But hey, it does have a reversible cover as well. if you just want to change things around a little bit. It's a little bit different than so Arrow always does a great job. I'm a fan of theirs. They're close to being my favorite. I don't know, it's between them, Blue Underground, Vinegar Syndrome are all close. Some more stuff that you have in here is a little mini hardback book. It's a hardback book about the career of filmmaker from Wisconsin, Bill Rebane. The name of the book is The Song Remains Rebane. From Latvia to Wisconsin. A closer look at Bill Rebane's career has never ever happened before. This set from Arrow Video. Also, you get a poster, and that's with a lot of their limited editions. They do freaking killer posters. So it's a pretty good size as well. And you get a flip side, you get just the Bill Rebane poster. So Bill Rebane's still around. Early days of Dead Pits, he helped out with a show. It came from Lake Michigan Film Fest. I heard about Bill Rebane a lot back then, and it's good to finally check out some more of his movies. I do have Blood Harvest, and I believe I have seen the Giant Spider Invasion as well. But most of these other ones I think are kind of harder to get up until now. So this is a beautiful set from our good friends over at Arrow Video. It just came out this past week. So if it sounds interesting to you, and it really should, because this time frame, independent filmmaking was not cheap. It's not like today where you can film a movie on your phone. And they talk about that too in the documentary. You know, each frame of film was money back then. So it's kind of interesting that he had so many movies that came out within that span, that time frame. And they were movies at the time that would actually play in double features at drive-ins, and they were actually at movie theaters. Interesting sets. Arrow Video does a bang-up job with these sets. I keep all mine in plastic just because they do such a great job. I want to protect the covers and all that as best I can. Weird Wisconsin, the Bill Rebane collection. It's out now from our good friends over at Arrow Video. Check them out, arrowvideo.com. I'll link it below if you want to purchase the movie. And check us out over at deadpit.com. Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. Dead Pit on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.